Hello fans, welcome to Susie Farms. Aloe vera gel is a magic rooting hormone that can be used to propagate cutting with success. Propagating plant is one of my favorite ways to start new plants for my garden because fruit production often begins the next year after planting. Aloe vera rooting hormone acts as a preventive against fungi and bacteria, while at the same time increasing the success of grafted plants, whether the plant is tropical, cuttings, orchids, or even trees. As amazing as rooting hormone can be, it will never force a plant to root that doesn't have the ability to root. If anything, rooting hormone will help increase the number of roots, decrease the rooting time, and help propel the success of roots. Take note that cutting of plants can form roots if they are kept in the right environmental condition. Many of the most popular plant species will form roots when taken care with rooting hormone such as aloe vera and also onions. Last week I dropped a video on onion. If you have not watched that video, then go back to watch the video where we use onions as a rooting hormone due to its auxins and gibberellins. We can either propagate directly on aloe vera plant itself, or we can use a cut aloe vera succulent leaf to propagate, or we just crop off the gel from aloe vera and use it to propagate. Now let's see how the gardener actually propagates on the aloe vera plant itself. Make sure you use a very sharp knife. If the knife is not sharp enough, you make sure you sharpen it before using it. You can see how the gardener finally used the sharp knife to cut through, just burst a hole. The hole should be approximately the size of the bottom of the stalk that will go inside. So it's just the top one that the box, and you see the gardener is peeling it off. The two holes are already there. Always make sure that the stalk of the tree that you pluck have some shoots on it. When they have some shoot, it is easy for the new shoot to just start growing. It is that important, except you don't have the ones that have shoot on it. Yes, cut it very well. Make sure that you use a sharp knife to clean off or peel off the under part of the stalk that's going to enter into the aloe vera. You see it well clean out, and the gardener just touched some aloe vera and put it on sand and bring it back in, and you see he carefully put it inside the aloe vera. So the aloe vera is there on the tree. It has not been cut, the leaf has not been cut off from the tree. So the stalk that are to be propagated are carefully pushed down into the aloe vera through the holes that have been made. You clean it very well, and don't forget that you have to maybe put a sellotape so that air does not enter into the hole. You know, I always talk about giving it a good environmental condition for it to grow very well. So you see how the gardener is putting sellotape at the lower part and also at the top part to keep everything in place. Then cover it with a transparent plastic bag, or with maybe a container, transparent container also. This helps to keep the moisture in and provide a good environment for new shoot to develop. This covering will actually provide a good climatic condition for the new shoot to develop, and to make sure that the end of the aloe vera does not dry up. That was it for the first method. We'll show you the result at the end. So now let's go to the second method, where they use only aloe vera gel to propagate it. Please kindly like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that you'll be one of the first to be notified when we upload our next video soon. So you carefully select an aged stem, cut it from the tree, and make sure that you trim up all the leaves. Trimming of the leaves is very important so that it reduces water loss from the plant through evaporation from the leaves. This method, you see how the gardener is doing it. She's actually forming a ring at the bottom part of the stalk, just about between 2 to 3 centimeters from the under part of the stalk. At this ring region is where the new root will be formed. He used all aloe vera to make sure that he put it on the ring, and also add some cinnamon powder. Take note that cinnamon kills fungus and bacteria and will help to keep those seedlings free of disease while rooting. So that cinnamon powder, you make sure you have it. I really love the way this gardener used coconuts. Nothing is wasted. She used coconuts instead of using plastic wrappings. He used coconuts. That's a natural substance that's biodegradable on its own. He used a stick to pierce in the middle of the soil that he has put inside the coconut, the empty coconut shell, then peel off the aloe vera. It is just that easy. When you watch it, you can always copy, replicate it in your own farm. Make sure that you have your seedlings ready before April. Get your seedlings ready before April. That's why we are doing these videos now, so that all my fans, all my subscribers, they can watch it and get their seed ready before April. April, May, we start planting. So get your seedlings ready. That's also a bit of the cinnamon that the gardener is putting inside the hole. As I said before, the cinnamon will kill all the fungus and bacteria and will help to keep the seedlings free of disease while rotting. Make sure after putting it, you press down and you water it. Always make sure you water sparingly. Don't water too much, because too much water will also not be good for the plant. You always water sparingly. So you take it to a very safe environment which will not be disturbed by animals. The gardener is actually digging a hole, because when they dig a hole and put the coconut inside, the side of the coconut and all the soil is like cool. Read the soil temperature. Wow. This technique is very good, easy to copy. Please, let's copy and make sure that we can provide food for everybody by 2050. And always make sure that you cover. When you cover like this, you provide a good environmental condition for new shoot to develop. It retains moisture. So let me know in the comment section which one you prefer, whether to do propagation on an aloe vera leaf that is still growing, or to do it only with aloe vera gel. Papa! Let's check the result of the first section when we do it with the aloe vera leaf growing on the aloe vera itself. Result don't lie, please. Result don't lie. I'm very, very happy when I saw this. I was like, no, my people need to learn how to do this and apply it in their own farms, because we need to be growing food to feed ourselves. We will not sit and be waiting for it again. Look at it. Look at this. This is what I am saying. There are so many techniques that we can use to grow food and feed the growing population and say goodbye to hunger and say goodbye to poverty. This is it. Just look at the length of the root that has developed. Oh my God. Look at it. The length of this root can be as maybe 15 centimeters or more. Look at it, very long. Wow, nature has all it takes for us to resolve the problem of food security in the world. Let's start using this method to make sure that we propagate trees as fast as possible, grow it, and feed the growing population. We can do it. We can do it, especially in sub-Saharan Africa. We have good soil, but planting from seeds and waiting for maybe 5, 6, 7 years to start harvesting fruit is a delay time for us to have food on time. So let's use this method. It works. It works. It works, fans. Let's use this method and do it. Look at the root. It's so nice. So with this same spot on the aloe vera leaf, you can still put other cut stems inside for them to develop roots. So you can actually use it many times. It is interesting to see that the farmer actually just cut some banana into the plastic before transplanting the new seedlings. Actually, banana is very nutritive. But you know what? If I was the one, I don't waste food. I will not use the banana. I will eat the banana and use the peelings of the banana to put under. That's what I usually do. I always eat the banana, then use the peelings in the farm. Now transplant the new seedlings into a bigger container. You know what? If I was her, I would actually dig a hole very deep and just put in the seedlings in such a way that the root will just go inside and continue growing, rather than putting the root in a curved position, because now the root have to struggle to go downwards. Anyway, she did like that and we just have to wash. But I'm just telling you, if I was the one, I would just dig a hole, a big hole, and make sure that the root still goes down. And always make sure that you cover with cocoa peat. Cocoa peat will help to reduce evaporation from the topsoil. Water sparingly. Water sparingly. And after watering, don't forget to put it in a good condition, such as covering it. Bam! Now let's check the second situation where they do it only with gel. Aloe vera gel. Here you come. Look at it. Look at it growing so well. It is growing so well. Please, just check this out. It is growing so well. Really nice. Really nice. Please, let's do this. Let's copy this method and apply it. And apply it in our garden, apply it in our farm. Let's keep planting, let's keep planting, let's keep planting. We need food to feed the growing population. We need food to feed the masses. Please make sure that even if you have a house, have a place to plant even a small tree or even some vegetables. Even at your balcony, you can plant vegetables. Plant and let's keep planting. These are easy way for us to plant and produce food for a growing masses. It works, man. It works. It works. Seeing is believing. Seeing is really believing. I hope by seeing and watching this video, you've learned something today. You've learned new method on how to propagate trees and plant them so that by next year, you will be able to get more food. Look at it. Look at the root system. Well developed. Well developed. And yes, as always, you can see the food still going into the container to plant. And I've said that it was me. I don't know whether this one is plantains or it's banana. Whether plantains or banana, I eat the food and use the peelings. Peelings, they work very well also. And carefully just take your new seedlings. The roots are very fragile, so you make sure you don't disturb them that much. And I love the way a hole is open so that some of the roots at least can just be going down immediately. You plant and you cover. You plant and you cover. It is that nice to do. It is that easy to do. So let's get to work. Let's get to work immediately and start taking action. Not only watching and said, oh, I watched something nice today, but watch, copy, and replicate in your garden. That was it for today, fans. Kindly like, subscribe, share your opinion on the comment section below, and don't forget to hit on the notification bell to keep up with updates. Thank you for watching. Cheers. See you soon.